come from a family business, and we've done a lot of learning. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. For me, in my family, it's been the focus is empathy, understanding the other person's points of view, trying to work together. In operations, you need to have the same mentality and same approximate parameters. I was on this side of the equation, my brother is in the middle, and my sister was more on the very conservative side. Now, the key thing that we did when we were operating together is that we had an outside board, and so that we had advisors and board members that could also communicate, because sometimes some family members have difficulty saying to other family members, this is a lousy idea, I don't want to do this idea, sort of thing. I fully understood that, with siblings and with close confidants and all the rest, you had to communicate. And that's one of the things that I think we do well in a family business. Now, could we do it better? Absolutely. But that was, I would say, our greatest strength. The weakness in that is that we're always trying for a win-win situation. I was involved in the restructuring of our operating public company, the Telemedia Group. Telemedia at that time had 21 radio stations and was one of the largest consumer magazine publishers in Canada. It's huge success in radio, huge success in magazines, but the telecommunications industry was going through massive change. We were juggling about 10 different companies, all doing very interesting things. So we sold some assets, but we redeployed the capital to put it into other assets. We agreed that on the personal investing side, with money managers and stuff, we would pool together and do a fund that would be the three of us to do great things. And we invested together, we're still investing together, and so that's been great, but it's not in operations. The family's in good shape. My relationship with my sisters is great, fantastic, and with my brother is awesome. I mean, because we get it, we understand each other, but we don't get in each other's way. We don't second guess. I'm on his board, I'll give him one of the advice, I believe what he's doing, but he is responsible for driving those operations. So I'm invested with him, and he's invested with me. But we don't get onto the ship and try and take the tiller. At the end of the day, family still has to talk to you. I mean, you still have to be part of that. And that's one thing that you have to recognize, is that your family is there for you during good times and bad times, and so you have to keep that relationship up and keep talking. Now, they're in different businesses, operating different things. I think that is more the recipe. And as Dad said, and I tend to agree with him, and BFF has sort of supported that, be the chairman. Don't be the CEO, because, I mean, the CEO might have to change, and trying to fire your brother or your sister is probably the worst thing in the world that you can do, because it'll damage not only the business side, but it will damage the family side. So I would say stay at the board level. I mean, sort of thing, find other things to do and get involved in the business in some form, but don't be in operations together. It can be done, but it's so much more difficult. It really is, and it's a huge risk, because at one point that CEO is going to have to change. That's what family business is all about, is to be able to transition from one generation, sometimes not well, sometimes with a lot of hiccups and stuff like that, but it's going to happen.